My name is Yeshun. 3 years ago, I was still the second son of the powerful Yi family. My father poured $3 billion into my older brother to get him on the board, while I got just $3,000. Dad, give me $1 million as startup money. I'll leave the Ye family and build something overseas. So you want to use my money to make it big, then come back and fight your brother for the inheritance. Dad, he's ambitious. Maybe he's actually better suited to take over the Ye family than I am. You ungrateful snake, get out! From this day on, you're no longer a member of the Yi family. My own father kicked me out, and my own brother ground me into the dirt. Everyone thought I was finished. Yeshun, the Ye family doesn't want you anymore. Here to laugh at me? I can give you $1 million and send you overseas. In return, marry me and help me hold on to the CEO seat at Lu Group. Aren't you afraid that $1 million will go down the drain? Doesn't matter. Compared with all of Lu Group, I know which one matters more. Consider that $1 million your investment today. In 3 years, I'll make sure you win. I'll be waiting. Mr. Ye, $500 billion in assets is being moved back into the country. Settlement is underway and everything should arrive within 30 days. It's been 3 years. I've made enough money. Time to go home and be with my wife. Someone actually thinks they can take my wife's position? Driver, Lu Group, step on it. Big sis, a third of the board already supports me joining management. How much longer do you think you'll stay CEO? The illegitimate daughter learned to grab what's not hers on day one. Dad said whoever secures the family marriage alliance first gets to inherit Lu Group. So sis, where's that useless fiancé of yours? It's been 3 years. I heard he went overseas to start a business and went broke. Start a business? Please, sounds more like he couldn't make it. A guy like Yeshun grew up on just $3,000 a month. How far could he possibly go? I heard second young master Ye came back today. Don't tell me he really came back to be Ms. Lu's driver. Being a driver isn't bad. At least he still gets to live off the Lu family. So what if I live off my wife? She's happy to support me. Got a problem with that? Look who finally decided to come back. My wife's getting bullied. What kind of husband would I be if I stayed away? Yeshun, you actually had the nerve to come back? Couldn't make it overseas, so now you're here to live off a woman? She's my wife. I'm allowed to lean on her. What are you hanging on to Liu Jiaojiao for? Her status as the illegitimate daughter? Or the lies she feeds you? What are you talking about? Relax, we'll settle the score one thing at a time. 3 years ago you said if I gave you $1 million you'd come back as a tycoon worth $100 billion. Well, where is he? In the suitcase? $100 billion tycoon won't fit. Too heavy. The whole Ye family though? That'd fit just fine. Who the hell do you think you are? I'm Liu Bingyao's husband. Anyone who comes for her position answers to me. Sis, drop the loving couple act. The board meeting is at 3. If you can't come up with a funding plan, get ready to step down. You want my seat? You're not qualified. This afternoon's board meeting has nothing to do with you. It does. My wife's business is my business. I heard you went bankrupt. Looks like I wasted that $1 million. Since you're back, you can drive for me from now on. Honey, I really am worth $100 billion. Worth $100 billion? Perfect. Then drive for me from now on. Don't waste your talent. My beautiful CEO wife, your ride awaits. See you at the board meeting. Better brace yourself. Getting slapped in the face is gonna hurt. This isn't just a power grab, it's a setup to swallow Liu Group whole. You can actually read that? Honey, don't sign anything this afternoon. Whoever signs this is dead. Ms. Liu, sign today and the $500 million arrives today. What Lu Group needs most right now is time. Sis, the whole board is counting on this money to save the company. Don't hesitate. What are you doing? You can't sign this contract. What does a driver know about contracts? Ms. Liu, get him out of here. Sis, since when does a driver run Lu Group? If you're really that tired, you can hand over the CEO seat. Page 17, clause 4. It looks like financing, but it's really an equity performance bet. If Lu Group can't grow profits by 20% within 3 months, the investor can force management to surrender voting rights. It's just a business clause. Stop trying to scare everyone. Appendix 3 also hides a liquidation preference. Once the bet is triggered, the investor gets voting rights and priority over Liu Group's core assets. Sign this, and the $500 million is just bait. Liu Group is the real catch. Legal. Ms. Liu, he's right. The wording is buried, but it's legally enforceable. Once you sign, you could lose control of Lu Group within 3 months. Who drafted this contract? Why are you looking at me? I only introduced the partner. How would I know the exact terms? You didn't know and you were still pushing her to sign? Yeshin, you're just a lousy driver. How dare you make accusations like that? So what if I'm a driver? You get to hurt my wife, but I'm not allowed to tell the truth? Ms. Liu, we're here in good faith. Letting an outsider derail the deal doesn't seem appropriate. The contract is rigged and you're talking to me about good faith? Ms. Liu, don't forget, Lu Group's cash flow only lasts 1 more day. If you don't sign today, suppliers cut you off tomorrow, banks pull their loans, and the stock price crashes. Sis, Lu Group isn't your personal toy. You're throwing away $1 billion just to save face. Can you take responsibility for that? Why couldn't I? Then show us $1 billion. Mr. Ye, the domestic funds we can access have been temporarily unfrozen. It's only $1 billion. Is that supposed to be hard? Fine. Ms. Liu, the banks are already demanding payment and suppliers want cash up front. By tomorrow at the latest, we have to cover a $1 billion shortfall. Liu Bingyao, you didn't sign the contract and now the funding is gone. How are you still qualified to sit in that seat? Everyone, the second I become CEO, 1 billion will hit the account. Liu Group can't afford to indulge my sister's temper. You had this ready all along. I'm simply better suited to save Liu Group than my sister. Is 1 billion supposed to be a lot? A driver talking about 1 billion? Ha 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 ha. Yejun, stop making things worse. Honey, trust me this once. Joe, within half an hour, wire Liu Group a 1 billion commitment deposit through a third party. Don't expose us. Mr. Ye, we can finally use the domestic accounts. Cut the chatter! Done with the performance? Want me to add some world's richest man theme music? Half an hour. If he really brings in 1 billion, I'll apologize to Ms. Liu right here. It's in. Liu Group just received a 1 billion commitment deposit from Galaxy Investments. It really came in. Apologize, don't keep 1 billion waiting. Ms. Liu, I'm sorry. Was that you? Maybe Ms. Liu's just that charming. They couldn't resist sending her money. You'd better hope I don't find out. I'd lie to anyone before I'd lie to my wife. That money came from an offshore account tied to Zuntian Capital. Zhou Jiao, we can't trace the ownership layers behind Galaxy Investments, but the money trail appears to lead back to an offshore account tied to Zuntian Capital. Zuntian Capital rose in just 3 years and now controls 500 billion in assets. It's never lost an overseas acquisition. The most mysterious part is its boss. No one has ever seen the real person behind it. My dad finally made his move. You mean, other than the old man of the Liu family, who else would use Zuntian's resources to save Liu Group right now? This isn't about saving Liu Bingyao, he's clearing the path for me. Ms. Liu, everyone's saying Zuntian Capital is really backing Liu Jiaojiao. Was that 1 billion commitment deposit actually meant for you? Everyone, stop guessing. Zuntian Capital is about to back me. If Liu Group wants to survive, it needs a leader who can actually bring in resources. What gives you the right to speak for Zuntian? The fact that I can get what you can't. Ms. Liu, if Zuntian is backing Jiao Jiao, then we need to reconsider the management team. People who impersonate Zuntian usually don't end well. You talk like you know Zuntian's boss personally. You too close? You're a driver, and you know the head of a 500 billion capital empire. Why not just say Zuntian belongs to you? Maybe it does. Okay. I'll listen to my wife and keep my mouth shut. Yeshin, don't think one lucky phone call makes you some big shot. When Zuntian's representative gets here, I'll make you crawl out of Liu Group on your knees. You'd better ask Zuntian whether they even know who you are. Ms. Liu, Zuntian Capital's domestic representative, just sent a formal letter. They're coming to inspect Liu Group tomorrow morning. Looks like someone's about to get exposed. Welcome everyone, I'm Liu Jiaojiao, the person best suited to lead Liu Group going forward. I'm her fiancé, Ye Chen. If Zuntian invests in Liu Group, I can help coordinate resources from the Ye family. Sis, this is Zuntian's inspection meeting, not your driver's lounge. The driver thinks he belongs in the conference room? Wait by the door until it's time to drive. Yeshon is with me. Even your people need the right status. Everyone in that room today can actually talk capital. Then I'll step outside and get some air. Let's go. Tap the profile picture to watch the full series.